Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pentiment, where we just found a loose pig. Must have broken out of its pen. I wonder who it belongs to. Okay. Mugwort is always blah blah blah. Sister Gertrude told me that John the Baptist wove Mugwort into a belt to protect him against fatigue in the desert. Okay.
Well, that'll be useful for when we're in the desert.
How about when we're down in the Stegosaurus? Okay, mine shaft. I want to depict the mural as accurately as possible. I have to go down the shaft myself. The entrance is so steep, no one used it in years. There must be some way to get down there. Oh, you mean like the Stegosaurus? I could probably climb down, even though it looks dangerous. If I rigged a rope to the top beam, I'd be able to get down more easily. Baltus might have some tools. I bet he could help me rig a way to climb down here. Apollo and Artemis are always bragging about how they sneak around the ruins. Maybe I can ask them how they do it. Yeah. Still some rope in the workshop at home. I should be able to find everything I need there. Yep. I'll have to come back later. Okay, let's go talk to Apollo and Artemis now.
No.
Why not?
We're going to talk to Artemis and then Apollo.
Yes, I meant... Right, we're... Whatever, stop being an asshole.
I'm not.
Why are you, like, staring creepily at those bushes? Oh, hey, Magdalene. Do you need something? I'm a little busy right now. I need you to show me how you and Apollo get in and out of the old salt mine. The mine? Damn, Magda. Why do you need to go down there? I want to see what our forefathers and the Romans left behind for the mural. The mural? You want to use our secret hideout for your mural? I want to see if there's anything down there I could use as a reference. Your secret hideout? But everyone knows you two hide down there.
Yeah, let's be dicks. I don't want their help anyway.
Yeah, but they don't know how to climb down there, do they? It's secret enough. So why should I show you how to get in? Because we're friends? Are we? I'm not sure. You told my mother when I cut my hair so I didn't have to wear braids 5 years ago. I still hold that grudge. I'll show you how to get into the mine on one condition. You help Apollo and me with our next prank. No telling, no snitching, no questions asked.
No!
Absolutely not. No way, I'm not that stupid. Then good luck getting down there. I won't help you otherwise. I'll find another way in. Sure you will. Good luck, Magdalene. Alright, now you just go back to scaring creepily. Well, maybe let's ask Apollo. He might help. Hey, Magdalene.
Was that me?
I don't know. Hello, Apollo. What are you doing? You want to voice?
Just pagan stuff.
Do you want to voice him?
I don't know.
Looking for frogs. Artemis says that she saw one the other day and we're trying to collect a bunch. You guys like lick frogs to get high or something? What do you need the frogs for? Like I tell you, you'll snitch. I won't. I didn't snitch when you ruined Balthus's new clock by pouring honey in the gears.
Ugh.
Hey, how'd you know that? That was us. I'm clever too, you know. Besides, who else would it be? Come on, tell me. Sorry to Magdalene, I can't risk this one. Try asking Artemis.
Ugh.
The Great Frog
Plague of 1543.
Okay, Artemis, tell us about the frogs.
No, I don't want to help her with the frogs.
I'm not going to help her. I want to know what the frogs are for. Hey, Artemis, Apollo said you're catching frogs. Yeah, what about it? He told me to come ask you why. He wouldn't say anything. He didn't tell you. Christ, finally he's learned to keep his mouth shut. Oh, come on, just tell me. No way, this is our biggest trick yet. We're not risking it to tell you. You'll just have to wait and see.
You see, I kind of don't want to help with it because I want it to be a surprise when it happens.
I don't want to help with it. I just... Okay, so is there any... I can't interact over here. All right, there was something on the ground over here, I think. Oh, it's this plant. Agnes gathers chamomile every year to prepare cures for the coming year. Chamomile, one of the flowers that blossoms over St. Satia's grave. Legend says it blooms all year long. Okay. Now we go...
Smokey.
Not to the meadow. We go talk to Smokey. Hi, dude. Hey, Vosklov. Hello, is there something I can do for you? Knives need sharpening. Magdalene Druckian, are you a friend of Smokey's? Not sure, is there a... Yeah. I'd like to think so. I'm Vosklov. I'm a tinker. I travel around and help people out with sharpening knives, little things like that.
Wait, a gypsy tinker?
Yeah, they were traditionally tinkers. They traveled around and mended things.
Okay.
Like, this is...
I thought a tinker was like an inventor.
No, well... To tinker with something has come to mean inventing, but tinkers that traveled around were people who did things like mending pots and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Are you a printer's daughter? And my father is a printer. My father and I are both printers. I like that one. Do you sample the wares much?
Read? That's a weird way to put it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it sounds like we're drug dealers or something.
Just like cut up the papers finely and sniff it.
Yes, I read books as often as I can, not as much as you might think. Yes, I read books. Voskov, don't. You're going to get in trouble again. What's he talking about? Nothing. Ignore him. Nothing. This one can't help but talk to people about all of the strange things he believes. He's read all sorts of books, talks to odd folks, gets ideas brewing in his head.
Well, so long as they're not Gnostic ideas, that's fine.
Now, that doesn't bother old Smokey none. Bothers some other people a whole lot. Who? It doesn't bother me any. Sounds like their problem, not his. Priests. Some people with limited imagination. Inquisitors. 2 inquisitors. No need to overstate the danger. Do I want to know what happened? Of course I do. I'm a gossip. A long time ago, I got into an argument with some people in town. They told Father Thomas. To his credit, he told them to let it go, but somehow an inquisitor found out. Anyway, I had to leave for a while.
So Father Thomas tried to protect him.
Interesting. So, books, strange ideas. Yes, the host, the Eucharist, the bread and wine, body and blood of Christ.
You better not fucking deny transubstantiation, asshole.
Holy Communion, what about it? More and more people are writing about rejecting transubstantiation. I might report you too. The idea that the bread and wine of the Eucharist literally become the body and blood of Christ. Yeah. Here we go. Smokey, have you been harboring Protestants? Yes. Well, there are 2 ways to look at it. First is on the grounds that Wycliffe and Huss rejected it. Using our eyes and senses, there is nothing perceptible that changes in the... That's why it's a sacrament and a mystery.
Well, there's nothing that was perceptibly different about Jesus Christ either.
It doesn't mean it hasn't actually changed, though. Must our senses necessarily encompass all of God's miracles for them to be real?
Yeah, second one.
No, not at all, but...
To what?
But for what reason would he place them outside of the compass of our understanding? Seriously, dude? As an act of faith, blessed are those who believe what they have not seen. But if that is the case, of what importance is the material composition of the host? Even if the bread and wine turned to Christ's body and blood, why is that necessary for spiritual communion? We are bound by flesh attempting to reunite with the light of God through the Eucharist. The act, the observance, unites our will with that of Christ. Okay. God is present in us through the remembrance, not the physical act. Are you following this, Smokey? Isn't this heresy? So what does that matter? Are you saying we shouldn't take communion?
Yeah, third one.
No, because then he's just going to be like, no, it just doesn't change.
Uh-huh.
Should we say isn't that heresy?
No, let's not bring up the H word yet.
No, there's nothing wrong with taking communion as a rite or act. But if you accept what I'm saying, there are other things I'd like to discuss. I'm not listening to any of this. Are you ready to hear what is important to disbelieve? Why it's... No. Do you want to keep talking to him about this? We know what he's going to say.
Sure, why not?
I'll admit I hope for some more enthusiasm regarding the fate of our souls, but all right.
I'm humoring you, asshole!
This all starts with Lucifer creating the world.
Fucking Gnostic! Gnostic! Ah!
Excuse me?
Gnostic!
God was the
Gnostic!
Word, and the Word was truth, and the truth is light.
Gnostic!
The light is God's will. The light contained aspects, what we consider angels, facets of his infinite intellect.
Gnostic!
One of these aspects separated itself from God's intellect and manifested in the darkness as the corrupt will Lucifer. Say nothing.
Say nothing. There should be the third hour where you're screeching Gnostic at him.
Within that darkness, Lucifer cast his false light as a corrupted imitation of the divine intellect to create the world. All material in our world is inherently a corrupted manifestation.
Fuck off, Gnostic!
We still have a connection.
Okay, where are those
Inquisitors? Our intellect, but it is flawed by existing in our physical bodies. So Genesis is wrong? Was Jesus flawed by being a man even though he was born of a virgin? But you still believe we can be redeemed through Christ, right? Alright, now I've definitely...
Second.
Yeah. He was not born of a virgin.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever, dude. I'm not hearing any of this! And it would not matter if he were. Lucifer was a rebellious splinter of God's will. The Christ appeared when God willed his divine intellect into Jesus. Oh, so you're... I don't remember what the word is, but you're one of those various divine nature heresies that I don't remember.
Well, he's a matter of Gnostic. That's what's more important right now.
But you said that physical bodies were all corrupt.
Yeah, let's...
You want to keep debating? We're not going to...
Yeah, we're going to fucking debate this Gnostic. We're going to smack him until he's We're going to smack the orthodoxy back into him.
While we are the heirs of Lucifer's rebellious intellect, Christ received wisdom from the light of God himself. He did truly die and was truly resurrected in body.
Okay.
But
at least you're not that.
His reappearance was only important for him to convey the meaning of message of salvation to his people. Well, yes, but in truth, resurrection is always happening, since if we die without grace, our souls are condemned to be reborn.
Oh, God.
This physical world is the only hell we know, living again and again, the only torment. Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
I think that's a sad way to look at life.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe, but it's how I see it. Okay.
Yeah, because you're a Gnostic.
In 5 years, I may see it another way. Oh, so you have absolutely no conviction in this belief. Okay, that's great. Anyway, thank you for indulging me, Magdalene. I was just...
No, of course.
Until later. Okay, dude. This is not what we came here for.
Yeah, I mean, maybe his end result is he'll be another Augustine.
So nice to see some... Yeah. Okay, Smokey. Good day, Mr. Strakarin. I've told you, Smokey. Call me Magdalene. Old habits, I suppose. What brings you to my corner of the woods? More gossip? Absolutely. Yes, actually, but first I wanted to ask you about the old salt mines. Only ancient gossip. I wondered if you knew anything about the old pagan Roman mines. As much as I'm curious, I'm looking for a way to... Yes.
Oh, no, I would have gone with the second one.
The mines? Is this a new interest of yours, Magdalene? I don't see the townsfolk trek out there as much anymore. Last I saw were those two twins making trouble. They know a way in, but I'll be damned if I ever set foot close to that place. What are you so interested in over there? The mural in the rat house needs a section about the earliest days of Tassing. The mines are the oldest part of Tassing, and you keep a keen ear. I thought you might have heard something. I don't know about getting down into the mines, but I do know a fair few stories about them and the old Roman ruins around here, and the Stegosaurus. The old stories my father used to tell me when he was the burner of Tassing. The one about Mars and Tassia. The nymph was always my favorite, though I blame that on my youth. Tassia, like Tassing? Folk named the town after a pagan god, a Roman one at that. I don't mind telling you the tale, Magdalene, but I warn you it's a bit bawdy. That sounds good to me. Of course, can't be curious. Well, I need something with the ruins put in the mural. Oh, I don't need to hear those parts. Oh, we absolutely need to hear those parts.
Is Mortis Mars?
Probably we already, sort of established that. I won't be scandalizing you. Can't have your father hounding me for any coarseness. But I'll tell the decent bits of what I remember. Damn it. Everyone excludes me from the fun. You'll have your fun in time, Magdalene. You just wait and see. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Alright, so what's the story? Well, legend says that Mars was hunting in the woods and spied a fat boar for the taking. You mean like that boar over there? Okay. He just pulled back his spear when he heard a woman scream in terror. Of course, the creature ran off and the god was angry at the loss of his quarry. So he tramped through the woods to see why a woman was in the forest and not in the local town. Why would a god be hunting in Tassing's forest? But I go in the forest all the time.
Why would a god be in Tassing's forest?
How should I know? Maybe he just wanted a brisk walk. Besides, why should anything the gods do make sense? These were the old days when spirits and ghosts prowled. What do you mean prowled? You're just trying to scare me. Ghosts aren't real, blah blah blah. What do you mean prowled? Prowled, like spirits and other evil things do. Okay, whatever, dude. I can't just say they walked through the woods like you or me. They prowled. Alright, keep going. So Mars found a nymph Tasia bathing in the spring with a fat, ugly satyr goading her from the shore. Goading her into bathing? What? Enraged at seeing the trapped nymph, Mars transformed into a wolf and slew the satyr. And in return, Tasia bathed the god, They bathed.
I get it. They bathed.
I did warn you, Magdalene. When Mars left the pool, he dripped onto the ground and it blossomed with flowers and crops. They say that's why the valley is so fertile. Oh, I get it. It probably wasn't water that dripped onto the ground.
Yeah.
That might be tricky to paint on the mural. I'm not sure if the council would approve. Oh my. Did you make that up? How do I know that's a real legend?
How do I know that's a real legend?
Tell me what makes a real legend, Mistress Druckerin. I can tell you it's older than any other story I've ever heard. So much of what the Romans left behind was destroyed over the years, but I like that we still have these tales. You can never really destroy stories as long as there are people to tell them. I know this video is really over time, but I'm gonna keep talking. Of course, the Romans left a hell of a lot behind, too. The town is more Roman than Bavarian, really. Well, we are a part of the Holy Roman Empire. Because of how long it was a Roman colony, that's ridiculous. We're Bavarian, not Roman. Because of how long it was a Roman
No, Holy Roman Empire, jerk.
Haha, that we are, and not for a lack of trying. Tassing is actually much smaller now than it was in Romans' days. At least that's what I'd make of it. The ruins go deep into the forest and all the way to the old mine. Half of Tassing is built on Roman stone. Take a walk around town and you'll start noticing things. We use their stone to build. The old temple by Satia's shrine has grown over, but the aqueduct runs for miles. Even the abbey used to be an old Roman fort. You can see some of the Roman paving stones under the road if you look hard. We may not be Roman, but this town is. Oh my god, okay.
No, let's try to finish this conversation.
Tassing has been built upon itself for hundreds of years. What a beautiful idea. I never really so much relied on the Romans for infrastructure. Old stone aren't much of a legacy. It's all rubble now. This one?
Yeah, sure.
That's the way of things. Most people don't notice the old stones. Too busy in town to notice what's right in front of their eyes. Maybe I should go take a look at the mine. I get a better sense of what things are actually like. Haha, nothing will stop you, I see. Well, I won't either. Just keep an eye out for any wolves or satyrs you might see down there, eh? I'll let you know if I see any. Thanks for your help. You're still not going to spook me, Smokey. Kid luck, Magdalene. Be safe.
Yeah, the only way to spook him is to talk heresy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye!